Hi, this is Sarah from Crafty Creatures here with your Lucky Fin painting. We're going to use our canvas with our little clownfish sticker, our paintbrushes, our paints. We'll need something to wash our brushes in, and we're going to need a pencil just for the first little bit. So first we're going to double check that our sticker is nice and stuck down, so we're going to rub our hands all over it, make sure it's nice and stuck. Next we're going to go to the bottom and we're going to fill the bottom up with our coral. We can make coral by making a bunch of kind of blobby branches of different shapes and sizes. We can have some that look a little bit more like trees, some that kind of look like bubbly cactuses, and all different shapes to make our cute little coral. Next it's time to paint. We're going to start painting our entire canvas except for our coral with our blue paint. We're going to want to go side to side and we're going to go straight over our clownfish sticker. We just don't want to push the paint really hard against the sticker. But the sticker's going to do its job and it's going to cover up that fish for us. Now we might want to use our little paintbrush around some of our trickier parts of our coral, just so we can keep them nice and clean if we can. Once that's done, you can use your little paintbrush, and we're going to mix a little bit of white and blue together to make a lighter blue. And we're going to start brushing that just along the top of our canvas. And maybe down to about the midway part of our fish. Then we can brush some straight white on, just as long as our blue paint is nice and wet. This will create a really, really fun blended texture, which will help make us look more like water. Next we're going to wash our brushes really well and we're going to start painting in our coral. We can use our pinks, our greens, and even our purples. Or we can even mix a color. If we want a lighter pink or a lighter purple, we'll add some white. If we want something a little bit darker, maybe a darker pink, we can add a touch of purple to it. And we can just kind of play around a little. We just want to make sure we cover up all the white space in our coral. Now once we finished our coral and our blue is fairly dry, we can go ahead and peel off that sticker. We want to be careful to not smudge any of the blue paint. If a little bit gets on there, that's okay though. We're going to start with our orange paint. We're going to kind of mark out where we want our stripes. We want a little stripe kind of where the tail meets the body, and then we can go ahead and fill in the tail. And we're going to have another stripe kind of just down the middle of our clownfish. This is going to be a little bit bigger and it's going to have a little bump to it. Then we're going to have a curvy one right near the face. So anywhere that's not our stripes, we're going to fill in with orange and we're going to paint it nice and smooth. We want to get rid of any really big globs. And we just want to make sure we're keeping the white of our clownfish stripes nice and white. Now that our clownfish is filled in, it's time to start adding the black. So we're going to go to the very end of the tail. We're going to make a little line along the back end of that tail, and then we're going to make some little fuzzy lines that come in. This helps make the nice pattern they have. And then we're going to outline our white stripe with black. We definitely want to use our little paintbrush for this. And just like with our tail, we're going to do the line with some little fuzzy lines on our different fins. And we're going to outline our neck stripe. Again, we're making that nice little bump. And then we're going to do the top fins. And then we're going to make our nice little line for our bottom fin, which is kind of the fin they use to swim with the most. And again, we'll outline that last little line. And then for a little trick, we're going to flip our paintbrush over and use the small end, the wrong end, to help make our little black dot for our eye. Then we can use our big paintbrush in that wrong end, and we can make some little white bubbles. Alright, thanks for painting with me today, everybody. Good job. And I'll see you next time for a new painting. Bye-bye.